on this episode of The Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak. Huh? Oh, is this an adult thing? Of course not. Nah, tell them. It was a hot night in Langport. We were just getting busy with the real babe. My man here really knows how to pick him. Come on. Why don't you tell us more about this babe? And what does this mean? What do you mean by busy? Well, Vaughn? Oh boy. Oh.
お前らは下がってろ。
A real estate site. I'm checking to see if anything else went down when Amana bought this place. Oh. Real estate? Is there a real estate? Is there a fake estate too? Oh, Fairy. She's too young to be out in the world right now. Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Trails Through Daybreak. In the last parts, we continued our walk around the eastern quarter, investigated the trading company a little bit, found out where the stall was that sold the ordnance, got into a fight with a bunch of gangsters and Aaron here. Lane broke up the fight. So now we are in the nightlife, where we gotta take on a bunch of cheating gamblers. So, Hale, Jack, I'm ready to go. I'm good. This not be no longer we explore Linkport at night. I'm good. Alrighty then, time to bring the fight to them. I'll contact them now. Jack got in touch with Samson and Richie to knock Kowloon and challenge into a match. The duo were more than happy to accept, on one condition. They wanted to determine whether the match would be held. Vaughn, Aaron, Jack, and Hale all agreed, and thus they made their way to the suite in the Kowloon Hotel. Well, it's the man, the myth, the legend, and the flesh. Me at long last, Jack. So good of you to come out here to play. He brought King's adorable little daughter with him. It's been, what, a week since we last saw each other? We're gonna get your butt whooped again? I'll be doing the butt whooping this time. Don't let them rile up, Hale. A gambler's always gotta keep the poker face up. I know. I take it Jack told you about us over the phone. Mind going easy on us? We're just a couple of newbies. Ah, so you're the prodigy and the Spriggan. We never heard of you back in Mezzaldom. If you're only rookies, then you made a big mistake coming here. You just dropped into the lion's den and we're gonna tear you limb from limb. Oh, I'm shaking my boots here. Bet you guys are all barking no bite. Alright, that's no trash talk. We don't have all day. Let's get this game on the road. Alright then, let's play. Can't wait to find dethrone the king of gambling. Your luck streak is about to come to an end, Jack. We'll be playing poker in pairs of two as we agreed. No peeking at your partner's hands, though. At the end of the game, we'll tally up the chips and the team with the most will be declared the winner. Sound good? Works for me. So who's dealing? Your bodyguards? I'll be watching them like a hawk. If I spot them cheating in any way, it'll be your loss. Fine by me, because these guys know next to nothing about gambling anyway. There's a couple of bodyguards we hired through the Mezzaldom Trading Company. This is a battle between warriors who hold their craft to an art. We're not gonna cheat. The victory won't feel earned if we do. And here I thought you had no pride. But now I see it's just fickle. We'll see if they stick to their word. Samson and Richie aren't full of hot hair after all. There are no pushovers, that's for sure. It's been a close game so far. I think our boys will pull through though. The old fart's putting up a good fight. Yep, he's doing pretty great. I had to pull a few tricks out my hat to get this full house. This is a slam dunk. Sorry about that. This mirror's the air dry in here. Yeah, a little. That's giving me one of his signals. What should I do? Coughing, you gotta fold! Coughing is a sign for folding. Can't imagine I'd lose with this hand. I need to put my trust in the jack. Fold. I'm out of this round. Damn, wasn't expecting you to fold. You're just full of surprises, aren't you, Spriggan? Oof, dodged a bullet there. Good call, Vaughn. Just had a good feeling. Thanks for the save, Jack. Nice going. It's always good to know when to pull back. The heated battle raged on, both sides unrelenting as the tide shifted back and forth. Eventually, it came to a head. The folding would spell a certain defeat, and the victor would lay claim to every chip on the table. Okay, I've got the cards for a straight. Oh, frick, I got bad cards. Tonight just ain't my night. Pull yourself together, man. I need you to have your head in the game. You weren't fooling anyone, you know. You know you're up to something. He's putting his right hand on his face. That's another one of Jack's signs. Gotta discard one of my cards, but which one? Gotta discard the Jack! Jack wants me to discard the king. Or the king, excuse me. Discard the Jack! He wants me to aim for a 4 of a kind of kings. Although he did tell me to aim for a straight flush if it's within reach. Guess I'll discard the Jack then. Alright, swapping a card. That's Jack for you. Always well prepared. Straight flush of hearts. How about that? What? I lost with 4 aces? Shit, we underestimated you. And that cost you the game. You didn't do half bad. Vaughn and Jack make a great team. I'm almost jealous. You guys are down 500,000 Mira. Want to keep going? Of course we will. We're not going to back down after a loss like that. We're done with you though, Jack. I want to play Hale and the redhead guy. We're going to squeeze him dry. Yes, eat that! So what was that about squeezing us dry? It's humiliating. It's one thing to lose to Jack, but getting our ass shit kicked in by these nobodies is just plain embarrassing. You spend all your luck in your match with Jack and Vaughn. Now you're down 1 million Mira. Time to pay up. Because I have no choice, no other recourse. Set to run away! Let's scram! Oh. Hale, get down! Damn flash grenade! Cowards! We can't let him get away! Let's go after him. You two handle things here. You got it. Good luck! Did you seriously follow us all the way out here? Bad move. You must have signed your own death warrants. Alright, what do we got, man? What can you do? Phoenix Dance? Now, I want to check what your S-break is, so... Oh, I can't. Fuck me, dude. Why can't I? Nah, you suck. Alright. Phoenix Dance. Ooh. What's up? You couldn't counter that? So you've seen that. Costs straight to insight, huh? So it's kind of like Randy's thing. It costs HP, but it boosts him up. And he gets insight too. That's actually really good. Please just let us go. We don't have any money. The Mafia took every last mirror we saved up. Our mom beat you guys with the punch there. Well, lucky for you, we don't care about the money. Fess up. You've been handing the people you beat at to mop you, right? Well, we were just following our orders. Yeah, we had no choice. It was us or them. I don't want to hear your pathetic excuses. Save your breath. At this point, we should just give them over to the right people. No point getting rough with them. They ain't worth it. You can't be serious. Fine, I guess you're right. So, who are you handing over to? Alright, you can give them to the guild for law++. You can give them to the police for grave++. Or you can give them to Heiwi for chaos++. Since my chaos is pretty low compared to the law and the gray, we're gonna go with that. So Heiwi it is. Well, if we really want them to pay for what we've done, then Heiwi's our best option. Yeah, they won't show them any mercy, especially since Easterners are among their victims. The severity of the punishment might change depending on how many of them were caught up in the scheme. Either way, they'll be punished as hell and a lot more harshly than we gave them for, or the guild or the cops. Is that good with you? You aren't gonna hear any objections from me. Wanna go ahead and get in touch with them? Yeah, the Kowloon Hotel receptionist can help us there. Alright. We contacted Haywood and gave Samson Richie order them. Nice! Sweet. There we go, that puts them more in line. Well, wasn't as smooth as I'd hoped, but what's done is done. Say, you know if there are any public baths around here? Even better if they got a sauna. Old man Wang's got one just down the way. Don't tell me you're aching after one little scuffle. You gotta work on your stamina, man. I can stay up for 3 nights straight with energy to spare. Spoken like a true teenager. Stay jealous. I know, you should go for a massage. You should go for a massage instead. Oh wait, that put an old front leak you out of commission for a few days at least. Dude, I ain't old. Sheesh, I don't know if I could put up with you if you weren't handy in a fight. So, you're doing theater and what? Is the plan just to join up with Heiwi at some point? What? I hit a nerve? Why do you care what I'm doing with my life? No reason in particular. All I am is an outsider who floats into town from time to time. There are some things you can only really tell a person like me that ain't got a stake on your life. Not gonna force you or anything, mind. This place is special to me. I get to mess around with my friends and go to the big stage. I got a bunch of memories of being with mom here. Ooh. Look at her go. Sure, Harry does stuff that ticks me out, but I still would go way back with Ashen and her family. Though me and Lao Yi aren't really close these days. Chow's a shady son of a bitch, but it's obvious that he's sharp as a tack. The smart people like him can move up in Heiwi. It's not a bad idea for me to join up and see how I do. I just have doubts sometimes. You suddenly find yourself wondering if you really belong here. If you have the right to have a life this nice. A little self-doubt growing up, totally normal. It happens to everyone. But I get the feeling you're kind of like me. You love someone or something so much you have to let them go. Yet you don't have the heart to tell them that. Damn. Lay off the romance movies, old man. All that sentimental crap sounds ridiculous coming out of your ugly mug. Leave my face out of this. Anyway, take it from me. You can make a home for yourself anywhere you want. It could be somewhere far off land, or maybe you can go on a long journey and end up right back where you started. Point is, you have to decide that yourself. How about that?
てめえとは一里樹たりとも被ってるわけじゃねえが、たまにふと暗い穴がぷっかりとすぐ足元に開いてる気分になることがある。根拠があるわけでもねえ。ただの気の迷いか疲れなんだろうが、そんな時ダチどもやアシェンたちの顔、街の賑やかな明かりも霞んで見えて、ヘドが出るような気分になっちまう。
Ah. You really love this place, don't you? So much that down your love for even a second makes you hate yourself.
ああ、悪いかよ。 だからこそ許せねえ。半グレどももアルマータってのも悠長に生還してやがる兵ゆえの連中も、俺は俺自身に証明する。ダチと共にこの町を守ることによって俺がこの町にいてもいいんだって、みんなと一緒でもいいんだって。その意味じゃギルドと同じくてめえらも邪魔だ。改めて実力は見させてもらったし、正直なかなか面白そうな仕事だぜ。だがそれとこれとは話が別だ。やっぱり引いてもらおうか。
I respect the hustle, kid. But ain't you jumping the gun a little? I get it. You're a bit leery of us because we're working for Chow. Thing is, I'll work for just about anyone if the job's right. The mirror's there. But as you've seen, when I work, I do things my way. So don't go lumping me with those stick in the muds over at the guild.
そいつは
バンさん、見つけました。
The hell are you all doing out here?
見つかっちまったな、おっさん。夜遊びがバレた亭主の気分かよ。
Can it already?
ハルさんたちから話を聞いて、もう心配したんですから。そうです。ってあなたは。
Chill, I can explain. But first, Elaine, what are you doing
夜
here?
の巡回に出ようとしたところでたまたま会っただけなのだけど。それにしても仲良くなったわね。夜遊びで意気投合したのかしら。
Huh? Oh, is this an adult thing? Of course not. Nah, tell them. It was a hot night in Langport. We were just getting busy with the real babe. My man here really knows how to pick him. Come on. Why don't you tell us more about this babe? And what does this mean? What do you mean by busy? Well, Vaughn? That's my cue to exit stage left. Don't forget what I told you earlier, okay? Keep out of my way and... Huh? Why is your back glowing? The hell? Shit. Look! What in the world? Fog's rolled in. I got a bad feeling about this. I don't get what's going on, but I'm not gonna wait around to find out. Aaron? Wait, it's too dangerous! We're going after him. Right. Uh-oh.
何これ。
よくわからんがヤバそうだな。店に入っとけ。
皆無？でもそんな季節じゃ。
ああ、しかも濃さが尋常ではない。各家に連絡を。2番3番街にも人を出せ。はっ。
40年ぶりか。
いえいえ。
父上、それは一体。
お前はまだ幼かったからな。教師どもを集めよ。守りを固めるぞ。
早く家や店の中に入れ。
危険だから今夜はもう外出しないでくれ。
アーロンはどうしたんだ。早く合流しねえと。あのよそ者を見張って新市街に行ったみてえだが。だがこんな霧今まで一度も。
おい、嘘だろ。しっかりしろ。
てめえら。
Uh-oh.
ジャストタイミングじゃねえか。探す手間も省けたぜ。連中のオーダー通り全員血祭りにあげんぞ。
Oh boy.
せいほんくそが
Oh boy. Oh.
人形兵器だと。
片付けましょう。すごい見事な連携です。
まだ来るぞ。
数が多い。連携するわよ。こんな街中で撃破します。
かかってきな。
Oh, we got a lane here? This lane?
負けませ
You
ん。
see a lane? Alright.
一斉に行きます。
ガンガン行くぞ。
Alright, Lane, what can you do, Missy? Lohan Grin, Kaleido, Fencer, Silvery Cross,
まとめていき
Knights
全
of
力で行きましょ
Asteria.
う。
ガンガン行くぞ。
Alright.
まとめていくわ。エレインさん、遅い。せい、はっ、ローエングリン。
こちらの番だ。せい。
今です。
You didn't counter that? Bullshit.
望むところです。
Fucking dog.
いや、
こちらの番だ。はっ。
望むところです。
Alright. I need something better than fucking tear
任
bombs.
せたわよ。それ。エレインさん。
Alright.
全力で行きましょう。まとめていくわ。
Let's see what this is.
翼よ、導け。はあ。ナイツオブアステリア。
Nice.
ま、こんなもんだろ。どきやがれ。邪魔だ。待ってろよお前ら。今稼いで。は？
今のが最後です。霧の中にまだ潜んでいたりは。
その心配はなさそうだ。晴れるぞ。
今のは十数名が聖域を離脱していきます。
とにかく急ぐぞ。
Oh boy. Oh.
これって戦場でもこんな。
お前らは下がってろ。
バン、手伝って。
ああ、無駄そうだがだ。
許さねえ。許さねえ。許さねえ。許さねえ。許さねえ。許さねえ。絶対に許さねえぞ。
Oh boy.
Blue 改めてになるが名乗っておこう。義援ルーというものだ。
Blue? Then that makes you... Figured there was more going on with you, but I wouldn't have guessed you were that important. Can't believe an elder from Haley waxed my ride. Wait, so it is the same guy!
まだまだ青いな、バントやら。
Weird hearing that from you, but I take you didn't invite us just for that big reveal.
無論、昨べのことについてだ。長老会の決定を伝えよう。今日のうちにヘイユエが動くつもりはない。
Even after that bloodbath?
父上、本当にそれでよろしいのでしょうか。もろもろの準備が整うのは明日だ。それまでの手出しは許さん。今日は守りに入り、明朝、ツァオが戻った時点で全てを片付ける。因が来るかはもはやどうでもいい。
でも納得できないわ。町のみんなもそうだけど、このままアーロンが黙ってるわけない。あれからどこかに行っちゃったし、下手したら一人で敵陣に突っ込みかねないわ。イエイエやパパは彼を見捨てるつもりなの？
無論そのつもりはない。だが難しい状況なのも確かだ。これだけの仕掛け、私たちの報復を彼らは当然予測していることになる。
I get what you mean. You must have an idea of what that retribution will look like and a way to counter it. Yeah, I've seen shots like this before. I see there's no need for me to explain further. However, I must append one note. A warning. Leave the city by dawn tomorrow. So that's when you're setting loose your shadow warriors, huh? But Harry didn't even send them out when you were beefing with the Red Constellation. You were remarkably well informed. That altercation was simply a consequence of another family's poor decisions. Had Chow failed to quell the incursion, our shadows would have been released without a second thought. Lucky for everyone that Jaegers may have more sense than Almana, I guess. I'm beginning to understand what Chow sees in you. Perhaps I'll enlist your services again one day. With that, I bid you farewell. Fair travels in your return to this capital. Oh. Shadows? Shadowmans? Why didn't you warn us they were here? Got one last question for you, old man. What's with the cold shoulder of the kid? He's been sulking about it.
まあいろいろあるのよ。我ら兵ゆえにもな。こたびの一件、外貨を通じ内観を見定める機会でもあろう。その気なら主も見極めてみるがよい。
Well, if the others say we aren't acting today, then that's that. I'll leave it up to you to decide how and what to rate your investigation last night's how you investigate last night's tragedy. My only request is that you look out for Aaron as much as possible. I feel the same. His friends were like family to him. He'll be willing to pay any price to avenge them. That makes sense. He was overtaken with rage before. I'm worried about him being out there on his own. Speaking of worried, I'm getting worried about you getting back to Edith on time. If you don't make it back in time, a certain brace is gonna bite my head off. Sorry, but please let me stay until the end of the day. There's something on my mind that I need to see through. Figures. Well, alright, you got to the last train tonight. No more extensions. I understand. Do be careful, everyone. If you need support, we'll do what we can. I'm counting on you, Mr. Arkwright. Aaron's in your hands now. So long as it gets the kind of work a Spriggan like me can do, I'll see this through. Alright, but you already know the game plan for today, right? First, we need to investigate what happened last night, in particular where that strange fog came from. It's possible there was a Genesis involved. You need to track down Aaron, too. For all we know, he's already charged headfirst into the enemy base. That enemy likely being Armada. Not bad. You got all the big stuff. While we work on the information gathering, we'll knock out any other small tasks that come our way. I want to check in with Jack, too, and we may as well hit up the cops and the guild while we're at it. Long story short, we gotta roll with the punches. Right. Alright. Let's check on old buddy Jack. Jack and everybody else. You're here to visit him too, Arkwright. Wait, that's one of Aaron's friends. Did he survive the attack? Yes, the fact that he's still breathing is nothing short of a miracle. So he's gonna make it? His condition looks stable at least. He's gonna wake up any time soon. I don't know. Boy, he's yet to regain consciousness. He's just barely managed to hang on. There's a limit to what I can do here. I plan on having him moved to a hospital immediately. Hayway's handling things on that end, thankfully. I believe that someone survived, but it's doubtful that we'll be able to ask him about what happened. Yeah, it's too bad. We might have gotten some good info about him. It looks like he's lost consciousness from a blow to the back of the head. It's possible he didn't even see the attacker's face. The killers probably didn't realize he was just unconscious. Might be the only reason he's still alive. Hope he doesn't have a survivor's guild after this. He can only treat the physical wounds. Whether his mental scars will heal is entirely up to him. By the way, has Aaron come by to visit? He came at sunrise, but he left shortly after. Do you have any idea where he went? Not in the slightest. He didn't say a word the entire time, which is very unlike him. He must be tormenting himself. Yeah. Try and help him if you can. He needs to be surrounded by friends now more than ever. Right. We'll make sure he's okay. Alright. Jack! What's up, Missy? Or Mr. Sir? Hey, Jack, you look better than I usually do this time of the morning. I'll take that as a compliment. Just figure that now is not the best time to be hungover. How are you guys holding up? We're doing okay given the circumstances. How about you? I won't lie, I'm pretty shaken up. Some of the victims were regulars of ours. But you don't need to worry about me, I'll be fine. You say so. Is there anything you can tell us about the victims? A little, though, probably nothing that you don't already know. The thing they all had in common was they were all friends of Aaron's. And now he's out for blood. Either he wants to get revenge for them, or he wants to make a declaration of war on A. I'm worried about him flying off the handle and doing something he'd regret. You guys have any idea where he is? Has he jumped by? Well, we haven't been able to locate him, no. Could be that he's out at the clinic, treating the sole survivor of the attack as we speak. Might be worth checking that place out. Nah, we already went there. They said we just missed him. I don't have any other information for you. Wish I could have been more help. Nah, it's cool. If you learn anything new, hit me up. You got it. Alright. Go, go! Hello, Ashen. I didn't realize you were here, Ashen. Oh, it's you guys. I'm sorry about the earlier. Feels like I sort of pushed everything onto you. Don't worry about it. If I felt like you were being unreasonable, I wouldn't have taken the job. Anyway, I know you guys are probably investigating this whole thing on the down low. Is Haley to sniffed out any clues? A few, but nothing that would tell us about Aaron's whereabouts. Damn. What about Amada then? All we know about them is that they haven't made any moves since last night. We have no idea where they're hiding, unfortunately. Where could they be? Don't know. It's possible they aren't even in Langport anymore. What? You think? Might have bailed so they can get out of Hayway's reach. Now that they've stained their hands with civilian blood, the guild's gonna be out to get them too. You think Almano would just track back down like that? Doubtful, but it's not impossible either. Actually, I do think it's impossible. And what I can tell you why if you'd like. By all means. There have been no signs of gangsters since last night. We have eyes on every road leading out of Langford, so if they had escaped, we would know. I can guarantee they're still in Langford. Hard to picture a bunch of low-life gangsters invading Hayway's surveillance network. Well, I guess that settles that. Sorry I can't answer your other questions. All good. Having confirmation on that alone is huge for us, so we should be thanking you. Keep us in the loop if anything changes. Of course. I'm going to be talking to some of the other people about this, so hopefully I'll have more to share later. Alright, that's it for this area, I think. Shame we didn't learn anything worthwhile. So what's our next move? I think we're going to have to resort to venture into enemy turf. By enemy turf, you mean the Mezzodon Train Company building? That's right. It's a risky play, but and it might just end up being a waste of time. We don't got any other options, though. Watch your backs so don't get too far ahead of me. Understood? Got it. Alright. Followers doesn't seem that this would be Alma's home base. Yeah, but I don't think anyone's here anymore. Probably jumped ship early to avoid fighting Haley. Still, our troublemaker might be in there right now. Are we going to infiltrate the facility then? That's what I'm thinking. Keep an eye out for traps, got it? Of course. This is definitely trespassing, but I suppose now is not really the time to be arguing. I've already saved you the trouble. Oh, it's Elaine. What are you doing here? When did you become the breaking and entering type? Never. The police supplied us with a warrant. In light of last night's tragedy, the guild can no longer stand by idly. I was hoping to find a lead here, but alas, it's completely empty inside. Is that so? You think they moved to a new base then? I don't think this place was ever their primary base to begin with. Nothing inside suggests that it was ever used as an office. Though there were plenty of thugs that used to hang around here. A little dummy company, huh? Indeed. However, the fact that even the thugs have left must mean something. They're likely involved with what happened last night. For sure, even if the pieces ain't clicking quite yet. I'm of the same mind. What do you mean? What happened to those boys was no fight. It was a slaughter. One look at their bodies told the whole story. These aren't savage thugs that we're dealing with. They seem more like the murdering type. Whoever tore up those bodies didn't show a lick of restraint. Honestly, I don't know if real Amano goons would be capable of that. I concur. Those wounds bother me even more than the mysterious fog that rolled in. That said, I fear we may see worse bloodshed yet. I'm going to investigate another potential lead. If you intend on continuing on this case, please be careful. The Mezzodon Train Company might not be our enemies, or our only enemies here. She's got enough to worry about by herself. I know she's strong, but will she be okay investigating like this? Can we work alongside her? Well, we'll cross that bridge if we come to it. So, should we go inside and look for ourselves? Nah, if she didn't find anything, we won't either. And she would have mentioned it if she found anything about Aaron. I just don't understand where he could run off to. How is it that even Haley doesn't know where he is? Both him and those thugs disappearing at the same time can't be a coincidence. There's no evidence of them leaving the city, right? Nope, that's an important fact. Haley's got eyes all over the city, but there are still blind spots. I mean, we're talking about a city with a population of 550,000. After all, not to mention the naval base. There's no way we can search everywhere, top to bottom, by ourselves. I'm sure that's what Haley's doing right now. But we ain't Haley, so we gotta think outside the box. Alright, this should work. Are you accessing the Orbital network? What are you looking at? A real estate site. I'm checking to see if anything else went down when Amana bought this place. Oh. Real estate? Is there... real estate? Is there a fake estate too? Oh, Fairy. She's too young to be out in the world right now. Bingo. A huge warehouse at the docks got ripped down at the almost exact same time as at this office. Can't see exactly who the client is, but I ain't complaining. We got ourselves a lead. So essentially this Mezzodon train company is a ruse meant to divert attention from the warehouse. Because that is where Amana's anti-Heiwi forces are stationed. Oh, I see. Spot on. Time to hustle, gang. Huh? But we don't know where we're going or who went to the facility. Oh, are we gonna ask the realtor who brokered the deal? Bad idea. If Amana really did rent the place, there's no way the realtor will blab. They just end up dead. Hell, for all we know, they've already been silenced. Amana is cruel enough to do something like that. I got a better plan anyway. We're headed to the one guy who's got a better nose for the city than me. Certain lousy drunk of a gamble with low blood pressure and a partner who might as well have him by the leash. Oh. I don't think he'd appreciate that description of himself. Poor guy. Alright. Hey, Mr. Mans. Hey, Jack. Got a sec? Well, look who decided to drop by. Been a little busy, as you might imagine. Let's get straight to it. The big warehouse was rented out the same day the Mezzodon train company moved in across town. I want to know where it is and who the renter is. I had a feeling this might happen. What? Aaron asked us the same thing this morning. He told us not to mention his visit, but since he knows so much, there's no point hiding it now. He was here? We finally found his trail. As for the place, I started paying attention when the realtor went belly up under suspicious circumstances. That was about 3 weeks ago, around the end of August. I keep track of these kind of things as a side business of mine, so I kept my ears open and got a list of realtors of the properties. Imagine my shock noticing the guy croaked the same day Mezzodon train company moved in. The place was rented out by another realtor, so I didn't put the pieces together until our red-headed friend came knocking. So Aaron's been following the same line of logic as we have. And the realtor did end up being silenced after all. So come on, where is it? And who rented it? Starting with question 2, it was rented by the Tharbad Transportation Company. Tharbad? As in the city in the southeast Calard? That's right, some call it the gate of the Central East. Makes sense that you're familiar with it. Another generic company name, huh? But this one's a dummy too. Probably. When I looked into it, there were no records of a company registered with that name. I never did figure out why they picked Tharbad of all places, though. Could have choose it with a map with a dartboard for all we know. Anyway, back to question 1. Let me send the location to your Zypha. Ain't you prepared? Hold on, it's the wharf right next to the new town. Really? We haven't been there today. Alright, let's get a move on. Aye aye. Thank you both for your help. I hesitated by telling you guys, to be honest. Aaron moved like a man possessed when he was there. Given what happened, I can't really blame him. Please help him do all this if you can. That's the plan. The Luft family had already requested the same thing. We want to help him too, of course. You can count on us. Oh boy. Harbor District. Harbor District.
倉庫の位置は
そこを左に曲がって突き当たりの T 字をさらに左だ。
Alright. Found it. This is the place. Better make sure you're ready before we head in. I am ready to go. This is where they've been hiding? Yeah, Amana's based on the front lines for fighting Heiwi. So, why ain't I sensing any people around here? Wait, there is something faint. Oh, ooh, look at that. The lock is broken. Look like someone busted in, if you ask me. Judging by how clean the cut is, they used the Gekka technique. That's the school of martial arts Aaron's practices. Yep, let's roll, gang. Oh boy. Over there! Looks like pieces of those mechanical monsters we met in the fog last night. Judging by the way they were destroyed, we must be in the right place. Yeah, these are freshly minced too. Much as I'd like to call for backup, afraid we don't got the time. Seen a lot of boss, but no goons. They gotta be deeper in with Aaron. Remember staying your toes in here. There may be some surprises made for us. Roger. Let's find Aaron before it's too late. We will. Oops. Alright, I am going to wrap it up here. When we come back, we will explore this warehouse, track down Aaron, fight some goons, some mechanical monsters, and we'll see where this all leads to. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Later.